This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you on next Thursday in the hot time. I mean, the people them are ball out about the heat. 1 month, find out them are ball out, say too much rain, no more rain on the boat, but I know the people them supposed to gear up, you know. I want the people them take this thing as serious, you know, and don't go on like say, boy, every time them say hurricane come, no come. Well, watch out. It's better you do certain things and it don't come than don't do something and it come, you know. Especially the people them who live on the gully edge them and in the river bank them, you know. I don't know people, I mean, the squatter thing, where them talk about dangerous black people. Because when you don't have no land for yourself, you have to go find anywhere, you go build a little thing and put it up there. Some people build it in a river, dry river. True, them grew up and never see no water running there. But this is not the time now to take them chances. No, we are telling you as far as possible that you can prepare yourself for it. You understand? Because we see, you have to take sleep and mark death, according to what all people say. We see what happened to Puerto Rico and Dominica, St. Martin. Me that tell a man last night, say, boy, a hotel where me used to stay in St. Martin. For years, me I go to St. Martin and I tell the hotel. The other day, I go back there and ask the virgin, how come him now put me in the hotel? The brother say, I'm going to drive me. One yellow bushman in St. Martin. He say, I'm going to drive me, go show me with the hotel. I mean, I tell you, say, the hotel look like them take some big bulldozer and wrecker and mash on the thing, you know. Through the on the sea, right beside the beach there. And not even the beach there again. And that was last year, them thing that happened. And Jamaica more cluster up than them little place there, you know. So, we don't want the people them take it like joke. And true, we know that the meteorological service and the China people them work together. And so that they tell you, say, it a come. The China man shop sell off. Well, I want to tell you though, trust me, the possibility has increased for a hurricane to lick Jamaica. The possibilities has increased since last year till now. So we don't want the people them take it lightly. You know, all them plastic where them are dump all over the place and clog up the place. Clog up the water runway them and the manhole them and clog up the gully edge them. Me I beg you, me I tell you, know. Say them little things there cause flooding. We know that. Remember the Montego Bay. Last year the Montego Bay thing clog up and when them go to them say so much condom in the gully that me I want to know how people when people use condom, they must put it on Christmas tree. And most Christmas tree condom, so much condom can in a gully for clog it up. I mean other things there still, but at that them did report. Me don't know where them people that do these things for condom clog up gully. And you know, so the whole of Montego Bay did feel it. Most of Montego Bay in the city part feel it. And that wasn't no hurricane. That wasn't a hurricane. So we don't want a hurricane pass through you looking at 120, 30, 50 miles per hour and just breeze out the place. Because our infrastructure right now so old. Never had some place on my yard, no, me I look on it and I say, rotted. I want to make it when hurricane come, make it hold it up. You know, say, that's not possible. So you have to try your best as possible. If you know, say, boy, right now, you and your family, all right. You understand? As far as possible. Just that we have to say, you know, what else can we say? You know, say, the tree, them, we all look at now, because I look at all my coconut tree, them, you know, I say, all right. I will say a last little thing for you, you know, because between now and November, I don't know if we're not going to do there again. So, you know, give thanks to all the coconut that you give me over the years. All my pear tree, you know. I have to look at my pear tree and say, boy, I love you, you know, Virgin, but trust me, I have to go start over. I see a two mango tree up at the top of the hill, they look like them not have no root. So one little breeze come blow that down. But we just hope that the people them take heed. Remember, prayer cannot stop hurricane. All the year go on because a guy tried that. Mr. Miller tried that one time, same for a hurricane from Kingston. And the hurricane got St. Elizabeth go blow the people in place. So I don't know if him never knows him enough to blow a hurricane. Make God blow a hurricane from one part of Jamaica to the next. Through him live at Kingston. And then them take credit for it. So them pray with the hurricane. And the people them down at St. Elizabeth where all the church roof them lock up, blow off and all them something there. Right now, roof, yeah, the easiest thing for blow off in Jamaica, you know, roof. Because, you know what, now, because more time when people see hurricane come, they lock up them house, you know. They don't know, so you have to have the era pass through. That it knows, you know, it compact in the thing and just lift the roof. That's why in old time house, you saw them like a, you know, them like a lattice kind of work up near the ceiling, where it come from one side and pass to the next side. But I was told that is not the best thing to do, for totally lock up when hurricane come, especially the breeze. The breeze wants some of your escape. So if it come to your house, it needs some of your escape. That it not have that vacuum pack thing where it go boom and lift up your roof. But then our roof them so whole, you know, that, trust me, the wolf can blow them down. Even if the tree little pig not live in there. This is the Steppin razor, the art of war. And may I tell you, we hear the Prime Minister say that crime rate gone down, and obviously we see that. Would be disingenuous to say, no go so. The crime rate gone down in a Montego Bay. And we know why it gone down in a St. James, because police and soldiers are on the road daily. When you look at the other place, them, it gone down, and you see them sum total everything, you know. Because the thing was so terrible in a Montego Bay and Westmoreland. One would say that when you sum total everything, the crime rate really gone down. But if you look on places to places where they have the crime rate thing, some of the places them it increase. It gone up. So Montego Bay people them feel safe, you know. I hope, I think, I believe. And we hear the tourists, the Minister of Tourism, glad for that because he said more tourists are coming, but more tourism never stop come. Tourists are afraid of them something there, you know, them just hype. American hype and them thing that he's a tourist with them thing there. Tourists downtown, uptown, all over the place. I walk up and down same at night, all the Japanese them. Japanese people are the bravest people them say come to Jamaica. Them go away the wedding, them go a hot Monday, hot Tuesday, hot Wednesday, hot Friday, anywhere. Dub club, I mean all of the club them. You see them late at night, you know. Late at night you see them. Them not afraid of nothing. Late at night you see them walk down a trench house, so them go look for Bob Marley house. That's the one that come at the day. Them say boy them are left the next day, so them have to do it before they left. Them not really, some of them are interested in the museum, you know. They're like the Japanese, them especially. The white people will come here, them want the bus drive, go to the museum and go up a 9 mile. You see, when the Japanese then come here, a trench town, them want to go. Them want to go which part Bob Marley and return the wheelers, them and all them want used to live, and then kind of soak in the vibes of the people, them. So when you see them go back to Japan now, then go and like get up people. You know, yo, one time, when they are Japan, you know, I'm going to a club, you know, I'm catching and watching club, the club empty, you know. About 2 o'clock in the morning, I see about 7 women come in, so I look at them. You can't tell it, the man of Jamaica, you know. Them in some rider and some this and that, and this when them a dance on the floor. I said, no, this is not easy. No man, them no, that's why them come in all dance all queen, you know. And you see, where the crown, where the set name, crown, Mighty Crown, always a win. And some Japanese youth, you know, you hear the cuss bad on it. And the sweetest thing, man. Whenever you the cuss bad on, baby, I say, no, baby, if them cuss it, it wouldn't sound like how we say it when we say it, because, you know, we love foreign things. So when the Japanese say cuss bad on, it sounds nice. It sounds nice, click it. Steppin razor, we seen on the news, where Donald Trump call one of them farmer worker, them a black woman at that dog. Me I tell you, the man there totally off. Yeah, man, him call the woman dog. Because she write a book and talk certain things. I mean, a president, whenever, I don't have no president, well, me hear politician cuss bad words still in a Jamaica on the social media network. But me never actually, no, one of them did suggest Janko. One of them did suggest Janko to the next group. So we don't know. I saw politicians and normal people, I just like them have more power than me and you still. So we see them have fix the road them and we feel good about the fixing of the whole heap of road them, you know. But in the space of fixing of the road, hey, you see between Dunrabin, go up to Manor Park, a kiosk up there, so, no, it's Dunrabin, what I talk about? Yeah, Dunrabin. Come up to Manor Park there, a pure kiosk up there, so you know. Pure chaos. I don't know how long they're going to take to fix that thing there, but them need to just step on it, you know. Because up there, so I can't see where I got happen with the road still. I understand. Now that I see what I do, I see where I got happen. But may I tell you, you have some business people around there, so we begs. Yeah, them begs. But them can't do nothing about it. Government and road have to fix and modernization and prosperity have to appear to be going on. You see the Constant Spring market, them don't start lick it long yet, but we see them going to lick it long. I don't know how them going to fix that road, go move that road, so, but that road they definitely needs some fixing. You know, me is a road man for a long time. Road man, we see them are lick long the whole of the part of the side of the hill through the gorge, so, but I don't know. It's up there to them and fix one to inside of the gorge itself. One to inside it, so where all them bamboo there, where they hold them bust out from the side of the road. And I'm go more and more to make the thing be a one lane thing. And people have to go there go stick for years. Them bamboo they stick up in there, you know. And every time rain fall, couple of years, more bamboo have to stick there for guide the people themselves. Well, I remember I say a thick hole over there, so you know. But and we see Barbican look like it done. I don't know, but I see the traffic look like it a run really better. Yes, I must say that the traffic a run better. So we can also that Barbican don't have that agony again, especially on Friday evening time when they go or come. I tell you, man, our morning, in the morning, I say them do a nice job there, so them fi move that big old open land and build something on top of it, though. Trust me, the open land don't serve no purpose, so. It's like them put a market there, or build some farm or something, but I guess them have them plant feed still. Them definitely have to have plant feed. Brand new music. Oh, you love Michelle, you know. Michelle from VP. Oh, you know, mama. I know say that, listen, but somebody can tell her it's a Mutabaruka yell her up. What? Okay, all right. Yes, I want to big up Michelle from VP, but VP in a Jamaica. This is brand new. I have to say, from Michelle. And this is a production. It's a production, but it's Maxi Priest.
Good afternoon. I am Donique Weston with the local and international headlines. Entertainment Minister Olivia Grange says the world is a little less bright today with the death of American singer Aretha Franklin, but she says people can take consolation in her music. In a statement this afternoon, Ms. Grange says the world will never forget this great woman with the great voice and the powerful songs. She adds that for 7 decades, hers was one of the world's best singing voices. The entertainment minister says Franklin was hugely popular in Jamaica, noting her visit to Montego Bay in 1982 to perform at the Jamaica World Music Festival, where she delighted the audience with her powerful renditions. Aretha Franklin died at the age of 76 after a battle with cancer. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the tourism sector continues to experience unprecedented growth. The country recorded overall growth of 5.4%, for the first 6 months of the year. Stopover visitors increased by 5.9% and cruise ship passengers by 4.8%. The Prime Minister says it is expected that this level of growth will continue for the next 6 months of the year. Mr. Holness states that more visitors are arriving from Europe and that the Airbnb market is growing, pointing out that last year in Kingston alone, it's reported that Jamaicans earned $24 million from this sector of the hospitality industry. The Prime Minister spoke yesterday at his quarterly press briefing. In news overseas, flooding caused by heavy monsoon rains in the southern Indian state of Kerala has killed at least 73 people, shut down an airport and displaced more than 85,000 people. The state government said many of those who died were crushed under debris caused by landslides. The Cochin International Airport, one of India's busiest, has been closed until August 18 due to a flooded runway. India's meteorological department has issued a red alert in the state. Rescue operations are underway and the federal government has sent additional forces to assist local efforts. Finally, hair-raising stories of narrow escapes from the Italian motorway bridge collapse have emerged 2 days after the disaster in Genoa. A salesman was saved by firefighters after his falling van got caught in the wreckage of the bridge, while his companion plunged to his death. At least 38 people died and 15 were injured when the bridge fell. Genoa's chief prosecutor told reporters that between 10 and 20 people may still be missing under the rubble. Dozens of vehicles dropped when a huge tower and a section of the Morandi Bridge, measuring about 200 meters, collapsed about 45 meters onto railway lines, a river, and a warehouse. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the RFM newsroom, I'm Danique Weston.
So we just hear a news a while ago about how much money the B&B they make in a Kingston alone. And before I hear the news, we did mention how late at night, you see, especially the Japanese, them work. You know, say, in a Kingston is a big thing for foreigners. All them little girls when they come down here to learn dance and them thing there. A Kingston, them stay, and them want to stay in the most, in the places where most Jamaicans don't really want to go. So it's not, it's really with self-love killing. We don't really kill people who come from foreign, especially if them white. It's we. We kill with self. Because when you hear the amount of money, the millions of dollars, how much them say? 20 million? Making a Kingston alone from B&B. May I tell you? And the people house them stay now. People house. A man just catch up a little thing. You know, when I'm a virgin, them I just itch up some little where them tap all in and all them something there, bro. I never say, but why people are come out of the yard at evening time, you know? May I tell you, man, it's sweet, me. Them not afraid. All the crime and criminality where you hear are going, them not afraid. And that the money where you hear this is evidence of that. Especially in a trench town, everybody wants to be next to trench town. Understand? And I want to tell you something, you know. You know the weirdest thing about all them people that stay now? You see, if you go build it up, them vex, you know. Yeah, if you renovate it and put up different buildings, them vex, them say it lose it, the flavor, where them, the reason why them go there, in the first instance, and because of how it stay and where the memories where it have. So when you start to add things now and build up skyscraper beside it, and them not really want to go there again. And that's what them stay. You know, it's like, me stay that way sometimes still. Because certain place in Africa, and I love it when they stay there, when I go back there, I see them have things, and I say, wait, how them I deal with? Western vibes, just go out there, so. But sometimes there's beauty in simplicity. There's beauty in simplicity. And them say, the saying go, less is more. So while you have the people them who like the holiday inns and the this and the that, you have people who like the little, just the grit of the something. Them just love that grit there. You know, see it. So yeah, man, it is nice. It is nice. It is nice. No don't really lick against certain things when you don't know what it is, because some people don't like boardhouse, especially when you're poor. Poor people in Jamaica don't like boardhouse. Boardhouse are the nicest house to me, you know. Yes, anytime me have house a boardhouse, and it is a gem to see it. I go to places in a lake tower. You go to a lake tower and them places where appear money people there, they are rich people, and all in a Malibu, in a California there, them places where all the big movie stars. And you know, concrete house, I will leave for them have, you know. If you ever see the house, them glass and wood, man, wooden structure and glass, nice. But we grew up for being say board house is poor. You know, when you live in a board house, it's poor, you're poor. And so you need to have concrete house. You know, see, concrete house now give a sense of being. It's a weird thing, it gives a sense of being. But really and truly, you can make wooden house, wooden structures, where it's as beautiful, man. I mean, the whole, it's nice. Anyway, we want to say, listen up, Special Pat Jar is up next. Meanwhile, we want to go and play Linstead Market by Sly and Robbie. So my brethren just walked in the studio a while ago. So we have to really put back what we did do a while ago to really deal with it, because he is one of the main speakers. You're all of your eyes so far. You know, one of the main speakers.
Well, yeah, I'm honored, and you know, full respect for such an honor, really.
Eh?
I was saying it's quite an honor, and you know, a tribute to be invited to such an auspicious occasion, you know, honoring the Prophet. Coming through?
So we have my brethren at the house, first I see him at the house, you know, Frank.
That is true.
You're just flying.
Yeah, just in.
And then put you for come to interview immediately. That's how it go. We'll go through that. Well, expect all these things. You know, you fly on a long flight and boom, you land in that studio. You never go to a hotel yet. But give thanks to you have a hotel for stay.
Well, give thanks.
I have till Sunday.
Yes.
But when you're not staying in an hotel till Sunday, you go all the Kingston and Mobby and all. So, you know, man.
I'm on there, you know. Just
2 weeks ago, I talked to you about it.
If that much, yeah, 2 weeks ago, Thursday, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we see that you are one of the main speakers this year.
Well,
and I noticed that the group of speakers represented is really a Caribbean flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. Caribbean flavor. I love that.
Well, yeah, for real. I know I was here in 2016 when David Mohammed.
Yes.
And I see he's forward again. Yeah.
Yes, he's the representative for Elijah Mohammed.
Yes.
You know Elijah Mohammed, I mean.
Well, yeah.
in Trinidad.
Well, yeah, coming off of the same cloth, really. Farrakhan, Elijah.
Yeah. All right,
Malcolm X.
By the way, we are going in the island, you know. I mean, we know that them call you ambassador and all these things. That you was at the conference.
There, the heads of government conference there, you know, as part of that delegation, where the particularly important thing that happened there in July was the presentation of the CARICOM Cannabis report, you know. Of course, I was a member of the CARICOM Herb Commission or Cannabis Commission, Marijuana Commission. And, you know, a quite in-depth and comprehensive report done by the chair of that commission, eminent Caribbean jurist, Maribel Antoine. But, you know, it's presented to the heads, but I think that there have been varying reactions to the presentation or to the report in itself, you know.
Yeah.
I think a number of these Caribbean leaders are still coming to terms and coming to grips with the whole question of liberalization of the cannabis legislation around, you know.
And as I said to the last time, I think say because America they depend them back.
Very much so.
It's like them can't believe now, say there's a possibility that they can't do it and go it alone.
Well, should they really be still having this sword hanging over their head when so many states in America have liberalized and gone the way of, trying to make a much saner environment in terms of the cannabis and its use, because as ones know, cannabis is coming from the whole Latin root meaning useful, and we know that it has so many uses, industrially, commercially, medicinally.
Well, these leaders come, we have an ass and you always lock him up in the barn, and him in there so long that you can't leave the door open and him just walk going to the barn and nobody, you have to tell him. Nobody can pop his stay that way there, we are going, I say, go into the bathroom. And now, we don't have to say it now, from we have to lock the door and just go into the bathroom.
Precisely.
It's like this thing over them, this America thing just over them. So. But Canada go legalize it by October?
Yes, they say October or September. It might be next month, The legislation has passed both the houses there in Canada. And they're looking towards actual fully implementation,
Yeah. So you think that they're going to make the mindset of the Caribbean leader? You think they're going to make a mindset?
I think so, I think that, with Canada liberalizing, I think it is going to become, but with young Mr. Trudeau there, he's quite friendly with a number of the Caribbean leaders, and they're going to be taking the cue from him also in terms of the cannabis legislation and so on and so forth,
Well, it's very interesting that it reached this far still, because I would have known. This come like when people in America did that say them never know say a black man that's down at the White House. Rasta never know say, well, we fight feet still.
Yeah, I hope
say it happen, but it happened and we say, say we really live to say ganja now. You can walk with ganja and smoke ganja and feel no way about it. But say them people them still take the ganja and burn it up. But them old people with ganja.
Well, that's the thing, because even in Antigua, for example, where they've also passed something for 15 grams and 4 trees on an individual basis. But we got the impression from some of the policemen, even when this was being mooted, that they have this sort of last lick kind of mentality. So they feel, say, them Rasta man go in next to no time, they're going to have the freedom to walk about and so we get them what we can now.
No.
I'll get the last lick then.
Yeah. Well, we really feel good for those that reach that flare there, because me personally, me don't really smoke ganja, but my main thing about ganja is to say, me see too much of my brethren them, from me coming a Rasta till now, me see too much of my brethren them get them locks cut off and them go to prison for ganja. And me feel say it should have done. So my lobbying is to see that Rasta man can free for smoke ganja. That's my lobbying with it.
Well, I think this is the feeling down in the islands, particularly like in Antigua that I can speak about, and in the CARICOM Herb Commission that was going around to 9 countries in the Caribbean here.
Yeah.
This was the sort of sentiment that we were getting from talking to people on a public basis, that they were feeling that, as you say, Rasta, but as they say, youths too, And I know with PM Brown in Antigua and Barbuda, for example, when he had first mooted the whole question of liberalizing, he was talking about 5 grams. And I told him, not that I had basing too much on the amount itself, but just that there were other ancillary things that had to go with liberalizing, like how are you going to sell, where is the supply going to come from, and other things like expunging the criminal records of a number of people, and they were feeling that it was affecting the youths more so than some of the other people in the society, some who might be a little more into regular society, that they won't be in arm thing. That there's a discriminatory thing in the whole prohibition situation. And in the United States, they were saying the same thing, that Caucasians, the white people are using it just as much as the black community, but you find an inordinate amount of the black population being incarcerated for it.
So let me answer now. Apart from Jamaica, any other Caribbean island reached this far with it, decriminalization?
Well, Antigua has just passed, and they're looking towards, as we're told from the Attorney General down there, second and third steps. They say the first step was the 15-gram 4 trees allowance. And I think that Belize also, another CARICOM member.
Yeah, them say they're going to legalize it in Belize.
Well, they've passed the thing for 10 grams, I think.
Yeah, them say they're going to legalize
and they're looking, a lot of people too are penetrating on the medicinal value, because a lot there again, I particularly, and I think Rastafari as a whole, have these misgivings about how the whole thing is being put out there, because they say medicinal marijuana as if it's only the cannabinoids and not the THC that is the medicinal aspects. Whereas traditionally people have been using the entire plant for the medicinal and other purposes. So, now that the American labs and laboratories, etc., and chemists have the ability to differentiate the different substances, of which we know in the cannabis itself there are a myriad of different substances in there, and now that they'll be able to do it, they're telling you the cannabinoids works good, but others are telling us that the cannabinoids work well on certain things, yes, but with the THC it works even better. So the differentialization perhaps is a wrong way.
Thing, them are kind of state.
Well, yes.
It not only can maybe heal you, but it also make you go in that state of where you don't really want to go.
Well, they might not want to go, but
some people,
yeah, exactly, because that's the whole thing again, as to the classification of cannabis, of marijuana. In that, it's classified on the international scene as a narcotic, it's supposed to be producing hallucinogens and hallucinations, etc. And this is one of the key points to me of the cannabis report from CARICOM, namely that they're suggesting that the Caribbean should be making a joint appeal with people like Canada for the whole question of its classification to be changed, and I think Jamaica has already got some of that feedback from the international community about it, so that I think is the next way that we have to be penetrating on the international diplomatic scene to get a reclassification of cannabis so that it won't fall under the dangerous drugs act.
Well, them still call it dangerous drug in Jamaica. I call it drug too, as a matter of fact.
What's there?
When there's a 200 pound of ganja was seized. The drug that was seized, was 200 pound of ganja. But we could have talked about this and not talk about the reparation vibes. So we don't have no much time still. But we know say one of your main thrust is the reparation. Very
much so too. Yeah, and I think that even looking at Emolimo Marcus Messiah Garvey, I think that his whole aspect towards his philosophies, etc., points to the whole need for reparations, for repair of the African nation as a whole, for the ills that were committed against them during the time of slavery and colonialism and neocolonialism also too. And there's the quotation from Garvey that repatriation means reparation also,
The two of them go together.
Prince
Emmanuel has been lobbying for it for years.
For years. I think the BAYSEE, Ethiopian African Black International Congress, Bobo Shanti, they have a three-prong approach really. They're saying reparations, repatriation, and redemption, the whole question of redeeming ourselves.
Reparation, repatriation.
Precisely, the 3 R's, come forward again,
Anyway, brethren, we're going to make you go and go to your hotel go sleep, Me know you're not going to hotel go sleep, because you're Jamaica, You're Jamaica, but we're going to make you go back and we're going to see you Sunday. Sunday.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, even before, always a pleasure to hear and listen to the
the last time you see a Barbados, though. Yeah, that was from Eichel days,
Well, for real. Oh, yes. I remember when I had a thing with Horace Campbell. I remember.
Horace Campbell did it too.
Yes, I remember I had a little interaction.
Me and him did that. We booked him up Ivory Coast that day, and him know him there Ghana, China.
He's in a university in Ghana now.
Yeah, in Ghana, but me didn't book him up because when me came to that talk, we couldn't set up that.
Well, even some of the things that I had read from him, that how he is portraying the Grenada Revolution in 79, for example, wasn't quite as to how the facts and figures.
Sometimes it's scholarly too much.
Okay, well, that's the whole thing now. That that I and I have to bring what the Mortimer Planner just called that new critical faculty of interpretation. Yes, as Rastafari, bringing a new faculty of interpretation to life and its developments.
Yes. Anyway, Frank, I give thanks, Bridget.
Well, always a pleasure, Muta.
So Sunday, big things in the IRFM grounds here. The Marcus Garvey celebration, Earth Day, and say it is going to be the biggest one. Frank, it must be the biggest one. Give thanks, one. Yes. All right. Click it. Yeah, this is the Steppin Razor. I wish all did about the place. He was there. But I mean, I tell you, he was there. Which part he was there? When he was there? They're not around the corner. All of them advertisement, they fly he was there advertisement. No, they'll tell you. They'll tell you Rasta. Anyway, so we're going to depart from IRFM structure here, so now, as we say, we get to go ahead for do it because this woman is such an important woman in the liberation of black people in America as it relates to our musical ability. I don't know if you're next one, but Aretha Franklin to me is the greatest songstress in the world. I mean, I say just in America, in the world. From your little picnic, I dance to Aretha. When in my soul days, when I have high afro and barefoot pants and all them something there. Aretha Franklin music, them carry you go on levels where most women never did carry you. And you have other women like she still. You have like Nina Simone. But now she passed. Give thanks for her life. And we couldn't make it pass like a normal, ordinary woman. And don't do something on the radio. Even though it's a reggae radio station. But there's time when you have to celebrate someone's life as it relates to our contribution to the music of the world. And really move from the straight jacket thing. So
news, it is sad news for millions of music fans. The publicist for Aretha Franklin telling the Associated Press the 76-year-old Queen of Soul has died. NBC's Lester Holt with a look at her life and career.
There has never been a voice like hers. And there may never again be anyone like her. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, an icon of American music. No other female singer was as celebrated or as honored as Aretha Franklin. 18 Grammys, 20 #1 Billboard singles, 45 songs in the top 40.
Our nation honors Miss Aretha Franklin.
In 2005, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, a deeply emotional moment for the singer who had been honored previously by President Clinton with the National Medal of Arts and by the Kennedy Center. Franklin was a diva, and she made no bones about it. But she was also a trailblazer for women and an African-American artist who achieved success against the backdrop of the civil rights movement. Her list of firsts goes on forever, like being the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She used her voice to crash through barriers. Rolling Stone once ranked Aretha Franklin the #1 greatest singer of all time. She had an almost maternal attitude toward her own songs.
They're like my children. I love them all. But there are some that I liked a little more than others. Respect, certainly. The Freeway, Jump to It, Natural Woman.
Millions of Americans know her music by heart. All we need to hear is the first few notes. We know the rest. All because she showed the way and set the standard. Aretha Louise Franklin was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, was a well-known Baptist minister. Her mother was a singer and pianist. It wasn't always a happy or stable home, and so music played a big role in Aretha Franklin's life. She was a child prodigy. She was performing in church and playing piano by the age of 10.
They put a small box in front of and that's where I would stand and sing.
Hold my hand.
By 14, she recorded her first album. Teenage motherhood derailed her musical career for a spell, but by her early 20s, she'd hit the top 10 with her song, I Never Loved a Man.
Loved a man the way that I love you. What you want?
1 year later, she won her first 2 Grammys for Respect. And as they say, a star was born.
You go on stage, something very electric, like a neon sign lights up inside of Lady Soul, Miss Aretha. What do you feel like?
I feel good. Does that happen, really? I light up?
Yes, ma'am.
It didn't take long for her to be dubbed the Queen of Soul, and there was no argument. After hitting a rough spot with dismal record sales in the mid-70s, Franklin found a way to break through again in the cult classic, The Blues Brothers. She was signed to Arista Records soon after and couldn't be stopped after that. Countless hits and honors followed. Memorable collaborations with the greats of our time, including the late Luther Vandross and her huge hit with George Michael. Her life was not without its struggles and demons. In her later years, she preferred a life of privacy and stayed home in Detroit for long stretches of time. Aretha Franklin is survived by her 4 sons and millions of fans around the world.
I love what I do, and I just wouldn't be doing anything else. In fact, I thought, what else would I have done?
Lester Holt, NBC News.
We will miss everything about her. Again, Aretha Franklin's publicist revealing the superstar.
Yes. So, as me say, I may hear them say it, the Rolling Stone say it. To me, are the greatest female voice ever in our music. So Nina Simone did a song where become an anthem during the Black Power era in the 60s. And it was a cry for black people in America. Nina Simone, Young, Gifted and Black. And Aretha Franklin take the song and really do it her way. You ever hear them say my way? One made popular by Nina Simone, done over in her style. Aretha. So Aretha Franklin did the album, I think it's her latest album. And the album relates to younger women, divas, she call the album Classics to the Divas. And ironically, she do over, I think it's Adele's song. I think Adele sing it. I can be instructed by my producer behind me there if it's Adele that sing it. But guess what she do it in? She do it in a reggae. Reggae she do it. Yeah, so the next tune we're going to play now, hear that tune now. Before we play it, we want, say we play, we want you know DJs now, Yes, DJs now, we play in party the other night, and yes, big party, car up and thing. A little sister come to me and tell me, say, boy, she want me big up her grandfather. Say, him no left the Steppin razor. I want to remind, I want you to know, say, me remember, me walk with the paper. Me don't usually walk with paper, you know. But this is true, me see how much he only means. And she said, him not left it at all. Him name Mr. Lewis. And him is 93-year-old. 93-year-old. Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, your granddaughter see me at snow party and say, watch out. She beg me for yell you up. You know, she don't have to beg me, you know. 93-year-old. Big up Mr. Lewis. If stuck with the Steppin razor, so you're going to play that tune for you, but here with that tune we have to play now. You see that tune, my experience with that tune when me I play out a party. You see, anytime I put on that tune, you see, all the women them who no have no man in there dance with the other woman them. I just saw. Them no care. That tune grab them to the point where them have to dance. You see, woman pan the dance were like, whoa. Quite a few songs stay that way there, you know, where woman just no business if any man upon the dance floor, them just get up and dance. This is one of the tunes then. Aretha Franklin. My friend them who me play for regular out there listen to it, you know, yes. Feel like a natural. You see the next song? Big Same Way. You know, we not big same way, but a big song. The woman them, trust me, if you put all the two of them together, trust me, man. If a man sit down there and do carry buy a beer, him get the beer. Trust me. Them saga turn woman fool. Them saga turn woman fool, man. And that woman has sing it, you know, but it turn the woman them fool. They will do anything. And some man we don't want to dance, them go there and draw them up. I tell you, we play some special we used to play like a Fiber Young. Some man sit up there and go like they don't want to dance. It's when natural woman come out at this studio, them better get up. Them better arthritis, them better get up. Here we go, this saga. We have played tribute to a great woman, Aretha Franklin. We're going to play the last tribute. When a song come out, people used to play it with rocksteady music. Yes, anytime they have a repertoire rocksteady tune, them play this tune now. Yes, so, your last one, here we go. Sunday, may I tell you, enough things. IRFM, Marcus Garvey tribute. We want to recognize the importance of Marcus Garvey. Because, you know, them still not give him rightful place as one of the greatest philosophers in the 21st century. It's not me say that. That is something where it was said. Them I put him up there with all Marx and all these people who start certain communist socialism and all these things. Them say Marcus Garvey is one of the greatest philosophers for the past 1,000 years. And that is saying enough, because we know where him come from. We know where him come from, and them still not give respect to which part him come from, because all we hear, and we heard from the two female ministers, them say the thing settled and done with and all them something, so we hope to see certain things work out, but we still not see it work out. You understand? And Marcus Garvey, the legitimacy upon the curriculum leave much to be desired. Leave much to be desired. Marcus Garvey will be remembered with celebrations like these that take place here for years now. Years. Ironically, is half Chinaman started. I remember I said Mr. Young used to say have two reparation money to get. One from him black side and one from him Chinese side. I don't know Chinese I get reparation and then they will come here as Antonio and a slave. But it's him recognize the importance of Marcus Garvey. And him do what Marcus Garvey said you know. Self-reliance is the greatest science. Mr. Young do that. And now him legacy, we are talking about Mr. Young now. Mr. Young, him legacy live on to the point where now that we come here so now and ones who dare so now celebrate Marcus Garvey. So it would be nice if the people them to the celebration had something where they would have really go into all the literature that is available to them and say, who is this man that so much people, 20 million across the world, recognize as one of the greatest Pan-Africanists and greatest leaders. And to see that he was living in the 1920s and start shipping line and have people that follow him through Harlem and march through Harlem and have how much Liberty Hall all over the place. You go all of Belize, it's Liberty Hall. You know, Jamaica Liberty Hall has been upgraded to a real state-of-the-art place where you can go recognize and look on who is this man. You have no excuse now. All you talk about Marcus Garvey in a school. If them don't put Marcus Garvey in a school, tough luck, because you have internet there now, you have books, you have state-of-the-art thing, you have library, you have the Liberty Hall. Students should be there going through that passageway every hour of the day. But I say, you know, sometimes people say food, clothes and shelter is something we take up the education, you know. Because mothers and fathers, the food, clothes and shelter thing is such a priority, you know, that them educational, the ability to inform themselves get less because of the food, clothes and shelter thing. You understand? But guess what now? You see, if you don't know, more than likely your people are going to know, you know. Certain things are going to run we left them. And them are going to come right back into the pit where you left. So, part of the education is not necessarily the school. Not necessarily school, but sometimes it's the parent. The parent instills certain things in the child, and the child grow up with a sense of pride that you have people will look like him, look like she, look like them, where is conscious that they have to do something for self. And Marcus Garvey said, if you have no confidence in yourself, you're twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won even before you have started. A serious thing that? Wait there. This happened 1 hour ago. I just post 1 hour ago. It post 1 hour ago. No, my gosh, man. Them things are just hard, you know. It's hard if you talk about one death and then go back in our next death. People. I have to play when I'm tune that people can remember who, right? I have to play when I'm tune that the people can remember who. People, especially old people. Count Prince Miller is dead. Count Prince Miller is dead. For those of you who, we're going to cut it little and play Count Prince Miller. Because Count Prince Miller, sure, I tell you about it, it's weird, you know, Rasta. For really I talk about one great artist dead. We go now into Count Prince Miller is a Jamaican artist, you know, we go to England. But have the biggest hit, one of the biggest hit them will come out of the rocksteady era there. Count Prince Miller is dead. How much year was him dead at? 83. Born 1936. 1935. Age 83. Wow. Count Prince Miller gone left way. Advertisement there? Play the advertisement, we can look for Count Prince Miller tune. Yeah, so we talk about Count Prince Miller a while ago. For those of you who never hear, we say Count Prince Miller passed away this morning at 85-year-old in England. Count Prince Miller, like, alright, you know, everybody know about Millie Small with My Boy Lollipop, which is a cover tune. It's not original. It's not Millie Small original tune. It's a cover tune. Well, like Count Prince Miller, like Millie Small, Count Prince Miller take a foreign tune and turn it into theme tune and make it sound sweeter than the original tune. So we want to play this tune, you know, where it's Count Prince Miller's signature tune. Here we go. For those of you who don't remember who named Count Prince Miller. Yes, pass away, no pass away. May I tell you, pass away thing is something else, man. Okay, so we'll tell you about Sunday and the lawns of RFM. The land out there, like I tell. The parking lot the campus. I thought a name here, Cabo call it. We know that there's a lot of people going to be here, and it's one thing me really want happen and change up. So for those of who are responsible, I want to listen to what I have to say. We ask whosoever is the security to don't make nobody sell in front of the gate. Because you can't have emergency if you come out and you can't move. You have to tell people must take up them crown and anchor board and all them stuff there. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have a distance from the gate. You understand? I mean, I don't know how much them usually say yard, 50 yard or whatsoever. That's you don't have the block up, and when you come out and somebody are come in, a man a talk about, but you know, say me coconut them Rasta. You want to drive over me coconut, it's not supposed to do that, so. And then the next thing is the cleanliness of the place when the event is happening. We need to see Jamaican people get an attitude towards cleanliness. Too much dirty things are going on in Jamaica. But we find, say, the ability to understand your environment to the level where it's supposed to be clean around you. It's something where leave much to be desired as it relates to Jamaican. Because we look and we still say, I mean, I don't know how nobody get prosecuted for litter the street with styrofoam. Well, they're going to ban it now, but they're going to find something else to throw through the window them. You know, like all the chocolate milk box them. You know, you drive down the road and you see a man just throw a box right in front of you upon clean asphalt, you know. I tell you, I don't understand how people is what kind of thinking that, you know. What kind of thing is to make a man eat? And furthermore, you know, so there's a things enough to eat in a public transport. I know me hear the JUTC them name. A complaint say roach I take up the bus. You know, you ever see the on TV or the woman I take the slippers and I kill the roach in the bus. I tell you. No, Rasta. I mean, Jamaican people, may I tell you now, because me talk about this already on a bus, on a flight I come from London to Jamaica. From London to Jamaica. 99.9% of the people them depend it are Jamaican black people. And me I tell you, man, when me I come off of the plane and when me look on the ground in the plane, you know, me I say, no, Rasta, I know people didn't have this plane, man. No, because you can't just imagine them heroes and see the pilot when them look on the ground and say, people are coming off of the plane and the plane looks so. How them think about Jamaican people, that them fret when them say Jamaican are come because they can't think about his nastiness. And the same thing with the bus the other day where the man, them are complaining say the bus them full up a roach and all sort of insect. Because the people them eat on the bus and we left them drop it at them foot. If them a eat a crackers and them broke the crackers and them no want no more them drop it at them foot. What kind of thinking do that? I mean, what kind of thinking do that? What kind of thinking say it's not your transport and you choose, litter public transport? Me don't understand that thing there. Me don't understand it. And me not hear nobody get prosecuted for it. Me not hear nobody get prosecuted for it. All them talk about wear helmet. If 10 bike man pass me, 9 of them not have no helmet. And policeman a drive come down the road and I put on them siren and tell the man to come out of the way and pass them. It's like police doesn't tell the man them not have no helmet. And them I tell you say most of the death from motorbike accident can be averted if the man them have an helmet. the music in the bus start again. The loud music. Sometimes I drive go up Stony Hill and me hear Stone Love behind me. I mean, I tell you, Stone Love start move now. I think Stone Love does play at a specific place. When me look, it's a coaster bus I drive on the other side of the road. Them not stay in a line, you know. No, Rasta. Coaster bus not stay in a line. Especially I come up Canton Spring Road, them not stay in a line. Them find a sort of sidewalk for drive pan and come round. And police up there and signal the traffic them to do this, you know. I know them a try beat on them for reach at the stoplight. Stop quick. Them just go round and you have to stop. You have to stop in the car and say, all right. Because you really don't want to create no problem, you know. Because sometimes I see them come down in front of me and my people don't stop in the middle of the road, you know. Because I said, it's what kind of mentality it is. What kind of mentality it is. It's like hog and goat around the place. And them things they're supposed to be, we're supposed to legitimize them things there. I see me in the dance hall. The thing where I go on in the dance hall now, we're supposed to call that culture, Jamaican culture. What the hell is happening to it? Why things are just abnormal now, we must accept as normal. It's not normal. It is not normal. If a man sit down in a bus, eating at the bus, drop the things them on the ground, or throw them outside. A man a drive him car, and him a eat curry goat and rice. Him don't eat the curry goat, the bone them in the styrofoam bag. Him just a boom and throw it out in the road. Oh, nobody now get prosecuted to them something there. Or I mean I say. You ever see nobody get prosecuted for them and throw things on the road yet? Me never see nothing like that yet. Me say time and time again, man a drive taxi, and him just stop the taxi with all the taxi people them full up in there, and him come out and find a light post, and a piece on the light post. Right in front of everybody, just and everybody sitting there wait for him. He might flash him little things and come up, somebody tell him up him on to, you know, and come up at the bottom and take money from you, you give money, you take change and you give change. I mean, that's a serious thing, you know. I'm sorry for Shamara, you know, Rasta. You can imagine now, the man stop the taxi, come out of the taxi, go wee. Flash him things, wet up him hand, wipe it sometime and wipe it in the clothes, and come back in the car and I drive now. And you are give me your money, and him a give back change. No, if my fear all $200, I'm give $500, if keep it, you know. I don't want none of him, we will come on myself, you know. No, sir, the thing, I don't know. We need some, it's like the gully or them throw the styrofoam back to them and the plastic back to them. You know, it just mix up and confusing, and we must just accept it. We must just accept it, Rasta. People are sell on the sidewalk and then put them things which part you're supposed to walk. And you have to walk on the road. And when you tell them, say, you can't put the thing that they might tell you where to go lollipop. Yeah, they might tell you must go lollipop, this and lollipop, that and me and say, what is? And if you walk on the road and the carman will come up and say, hey boy, we don't walk on the sidewalk. Oh, we accept these things as normal behavior. It's not normal behavior. It is not normal behavior. And that is really where I see I go on in Jamaica. We start to take the abnormal things and make it become normal, and then if you not accept it, look like a youth, something wrong with you. If you not accept the abnormality, them say, well, we don't know, Muta, you forget with it now. You know, you forget with it. Anyway, listen up, top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, catch part, drive time draws up next. The reason why I made talk about that is because I've done here. When me say happen after the things, you have to employ a next group of people to take up the rubbish. You know, it just weird. It's just weird. And you look on the road, outlets, so people, I mean, not almost security them have long. They're supposed to have security. Yeah, man, a serious thing, man. The security is supposed to be so fashioned that a man just know automatically say, boss, watch you know. You see them coconut trash where you have it, so take it up, you know. I move from here now. Yes. Yeah, that was the drive time, 5 o'clock. top draw dollars, stick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and cash pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Tune in later at 8:25 for another chance to win in top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick, and cash pot draws. You know, say every evening when I go home, I reach on Constant Spring Road. I find, say, now, them have some police. When them not got the police, them again, because really a one lane traffic. I go right up to Manapa, so now. 1 lane traffic. But it usually surprised me how, when they like immaculate, or we say, the coaster bus, them climb the sidewalk and go around the line. And you see 3, 4 of them are pass, you know, like say you're reverse. Like you're driving, you know, when they're driving, they look like you're reverse, you know. And when them reach up there, police up there, you know. But me I say, wait, oh, me not see them with the police them there. Because when me look up the road, you know, them gone, them pass over Constant Spring Market, you know. And the police them, the right at the lower Manor Park Plaza, there, so I don't know what them call it, so. I say, Brethren. I call the policeman, them say, Brethren. Oh, them poster man, they go around the line, so. I mean, at the line so long, I wait patiently, like, me uphold law and order. And them man, they go around the line, so I reach up the side, and not stop them. And I say, boy, motor, guys, I can't, them a park over there, tell people park over there, to park over there, so, you hardly see a coaster bus. A park, I mean, sometimes, you know, but given the volume at coaster bus, you come up at evening time when me I go home in Rasta. You don't expect, say, the sidewalk, the line with coaster bus, I get checked. I mean, I say, but how that possible? How that possible? Because if you don't know where them come from, you know, if you ever decide you're going to make a little wrong move and come back in at the line, you know, you see them just come in front of the car and go so, and put you over there, so. Indiscipline run rampant on you, so Rasta. May I tell you? You know, say, in South Africa, the first message is, you know, in South Africa, them have digital toll booth, you know. You know what them have? Alright, you see, like how you have to rig them on stage, them have it cross the road from the highway, and instead of you stop and pay a toll, when your car go under the rig, it take the picture. Every car pass through the picture. So you know, pay the toll as you depend on the road, you know. Them send it come here. So nobody no dead there or collect toll. Them just send that come here. Digital toll booth to toll. And me I say, all right. So all 5, 6 car pass through there, you see click, 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 click. Because you have to put it in the car, you know. Because if you don't put it in the car, you can't get prosecuted feet, you know. All right, me I say, you know, say, them people are well disciplined. Because if a Jamaica guy find a way out to go and eat that something, I don't pay no toll. I tell you, there's a guy going to find a way out to beat that toll there. For go and what? And nobody now take up, not stop you, you know, like when you come on the toll long so. You know, have no boot where you have the barrier going to lift up if you don't pay. I put low, you see. Them not have that. You just drive, lamb, and you know, you have to slow down, you know, tick, 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 tick. When you're in England, no police now stop you more than so, you know. But you know, so when mountain come, you see, you look for ticket like world where that speed. Because camera, England have the most camera in the world in them road, you know. Everywhere you turn, camera there, you know. So you see, if you drive too slow on the highway, you get ticket. If you drive too fast on the highway, you get ticket. Now you see in Jamaica, no highway not there on Constant Spring Road. And the road dig up. And the man them a drive like them on the highway. And when them can't pass the ring a car, them go over upon the sidewalk. Then are the one half of the road still asphalt and one half about the white mile when them a press the white mile to make the road wider. And everybody calmly a drive come up. When we look over the other side, we see about 4 coaster bus upon the white mile and go. That's what did they feel, right? And this is really hard, you know. But you see, if you talk to them about it, it's like when you say what kind of food is that you talk about? It's like, oh, wrong can look so right in a Jamaica. If you shout them down, you know, them tell you about your lollipop and lollipop, my boy lollipop and my mother lollipop and all them stuff there. And them, it's like a normal behavior, Rasta. I'm all right. a bus stop for pick up people. Them not go on the side of the road and stop, you know. Anywhere the person, them see the person that come from, you know. Them drive and stop in the middle of the road. Obstruction of traffic, that, you know. But nobody know there to tell him that, you know. The guy with them have it at the bus, forgot get the passenger. Him jump out of the bus, set him at the middle of the road, stop all 2-3 dozen cars come down the road and stop in the middle of the road, and I call woman and say, come mama. And the woman, they way over there, side of the road, like, you have to stop that way. You feel she come over there, wanna grab her bag, wanna grab her hand, wanna talk, well, like say, know her for a long time. They say, me always go with it, and the other one I say, oh, what you talk about? What kind of thing that? No, what kind of thing that? Really and truly. What kind of thing that, Rasta? I don't normal behavior that. All here a man cuss about certain things in Africa. You know, you have certain African country where you still have the same robot business, taxi business, and all them something there, you know. The only place where could have compared to Jamaica and Nigeria. Yeah. Nigeria is the most confused city you ever go. In a Lagos, the most confused city you ever in a. 4 people up on a bike. A taxi that too, you know. No, I'm not exaggerating, you know. 4 people up on a bike, 3 passengers and 1 and the driver. And the one who drive. And you have to pay him too, you know. You can't tell him about them taxi too much people up on it, you know. And nobody not trouble them. It's mixed up and confusion. Life not stay that way. They're supposed to have a certain order. An order no mean law order. Order mean human order. Like you know, say, boy, right now, see the gully there, don't throw the rubbish down the gully. Because it will come back to you. And I say, what goes around, come around. You're eating at the bus, don't throw it outside out on the road. And it's not even something we can disintegrate, you know. It's not like them are throw it in the bush, you know. And some of the man them is like them are wee in the bush, you know. Them are wee on the concrete. That's right. And a ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a ring, and then you have to about to it. I mean, I just sit down there and I say about it. It's what it is. A man stopping taxi. I mean, I exaggerate, and this happened to me. A man taxi full up in a Rasta, and the man I drive, and me I come down behind him, you know. The man stop him not come over by the edge of the road, you know. Him stopping at the road, come out of the road, and I weave upon the gully edge. The barrier where, like, at the edge of the road, and then build up this cut stone thing, like, yeah, and not a railing, really, it's concrete. Mm-hmm. The man come out of the taxi and take out him things. And I weave upon the thing, you know. I can't sit down and I wait for the man sit and run along on the road, you know. And him just flash it. And him just walk over to that taxi. Like a normal thing that, you know. It's a normal thing that. And if police now come to something, you know, you hear say, a Babylon a fight against poor people. That's it. And that is the cry, you know. Babylon a fight against poor people. But sometimes when you look on it, man, I'll me a fight against poor people if I saw it go then. Because I don't see that that's something where you're supposed to live with as a human being. So much disorder. People are cross the road. And them see a crossing, the white line, them cross. And them do up at the top. You see, watch out. Yeah. The first time I walk to California, you know, in San Diego, me get charged for jaywalking, you know. You know what jaywalking is? Jaywalking is like you're supposed to cross at the white line as a pedestrian, and you cross outside of the white line. So you have some people now, them can't bother walk to the next pedestrian crossing. So anywhere them want to cross, them just cross. Certain place, you can't do that in America, certain place. So all them things we need to adapt, you know. But we don't adapt them things there. We adapt the decadence and the whole heap of decadence in America. But you think say you can go tell a Jamaican say when him a cross, where him want to cross. Say, bah, you know, see the white line down there, so lollipop your mother. That him I deal with. What, Black Princess? I tell you, you look sweet inside, I see. Eh? Yeah. The amount of lollipop where your mother get. Supposed to have diabetes. I tell you, she's supposed to have diabetes to her thing. Them not have no discipline. Discipline make the thing run better. We're not talking about law now, you know. Because you don't take a law. And the law they still, you know. Little law there, you know. Sometimes you look on a garbage bag, a garbage pan, and more garbage they round the pan than in the garbage. You hear them talk the other day, oh, some place where, some beach, the beach have a bathroom there. And them a charge $50 for use the toilet. Where the woman set up there, you get the toilet paper and people. The people them don't want to pay the $50. And them go round the other corner, go Lego them things. What kind of people that? $50? They wait there. The people that make them toilet. Right? For your convenience. That you're taking some seawater, your belly start run. So you need to go to the toilet. Them have a woman in there who clean the place, make the toilet nice and look good, that you can come in there. And have $50 the people them are charge. And you prefer go bend down round the corner they saw. May I tell you, Rasta? Click it. Yes, this is the Steppin razor. We're up on the down, you know. There will be a March, August 17th, which is tomorrow. By the way, we want to remind the people them that tomorrow is Marcus Garvey Earth Day. Yeah, there will be a March, August 17th, starting at 12 noon from the Africa Hall, 75 East Street, to the Marcus Garvey Shrine, Heroes Park. So for those of you who don't know what is a shrine, is which part them bury Marcus Garvey, them call it Marcus Garvey Shrine at Heroes Park. Immediately following the march, there will be a function at Heroes Park in honor of Marcus Garvey. This function will end at 5 p.m. After the function, there will be another march from the Heroes Park to Liberty Hall. At Liberty Hall, there will be another function until 7 p.m. I tell you, functions and marches. We want you to know that we will be at Great Huts tomorrow evening. Yes, we'll be performing our poetry, spoken word style. We will be at the Great Out. So all the people them in Portland, like Anata Bay and where the capital name again? Where capital of Portland name again? Port Antonio. We want you to know that we will be at Great Huts. Great Huts is one of them places where we love in Jamaica. We want to tell the people them that. If you have not been to Great Huts, you know, say, one of the first outside broadcasts for Continental was up Great Huts. Yeah, we did a outside broadcast in them hours a night there. But we will be at Great Huts tomorrow evening, sharing our poetry with whosoever is there. And then we will be Sunday right here with Cabo Mahat Heru. We want you to know that this is a function of functions. Marcus Garvey, this is one of the brethren them that will perform at the function on Sunday. Yes, they're on the upside, you know. Give thanks to Young as usual. Give thanks to Shamara, give thanks to Princess Black outside, so give thanks to me hungry. Just give thanks, you know. This is two sad news come up our radar with Aretha Franklin and Count Prince Miller there. You understand? And we find say life is so precious. I don't know how people are going like say they might look forward to a better life. Come here, some pastors and that thing I say the person gone to a better way, a better place. I mean, how him know that? How him know say death is a better place? As far as I can see, death is not a nice thing. It's not a nice thing. To the living, not a nice thing. They can't speculate. I mean, I'm ready for open my mind, you know, but them now open their mind. Them now want them done stuck in with them I say already, and you understand? So we have to just live life. Live the life, man. Yes. Live the life, because tomorrow is promised to no man or woman.